Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Paola Hernandez Jayo. Welcome to Together San Diego. Today, we're going to be having a guest who is Dr. Mark Sanchez, Superintendent and President of Southwestern College. He will be talking to us about the college, its recent outreach efforts, and future plans. Welcome, Dr. Sanchez. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me, Paula.
Dr. Sanchez, there's a lot of exciting things happening at Southwestern College. You've been in your position for a couple of months as president and superintendent. Tell us about the plans that you have, but before that, I know Chula Vista and the entire region and Southwestern College were really happy when you joined. I consider myself part of the Southwestern College family, having a member that attended there, because you yourself also went to Southwestern College.
Yes, that's correct. And it's been an amazing journey, both personally and professionally. But it all started in the fall of 1989 as a first time college student at Southwestern College. And so this college has had a tremendous impact on my personal development and career trajectory. And so it's been an amazing journey, and again, just a pleasure to be back home. I've been in my position now for the past 9 months, and so it's been a tremendous honor and a privilege to lead the college district.
Dr. Sanchez, in leading the college district, as you say, you've been implementing some outreach, some new plans that you're doing in the community to help the students. Tell us about these new outreach efforts that you have.
Yes, Paula. One of the things we wanted to do as we were reemerging from the pandemic is making sure that our college brand was out in the community. And also, in the time that we were in the pandemic, we've also developed new and innovative programs like our drone technology program. Of course, we have our allied health and public safety programs. We have police and fire with a brand new public safety training center at our Otay Mesa Higher Education Center. We have our dental hygiene program at our National City Higher Education Center. And of course, we have hospitality and tourism management. So for us, it was important to ensure that the community was aware that we have new programs in addition to our existing programs that have been serving the community for a long, long time. And we also wanted to ensure that the community was aware that that we were interested in supporting their career and personal development. So we wanted to ensure that the messaging was out there. So we're utilizing social media. We're utilizing advertising at our movie theaters. We've been marketing on television, including streaming television, just really ensuring that we're comprehensive in our communication to the community and that the resources and programs that we have available to serve them. So that's been a really important strategy for us. And that also includes our marketing in our binational region, so in Tijuana and Baja California. So being really intentional on that work because Southwestern College does have a long-standing history of serving this region, including the binational region. So this has been a very important strategy for us to bring people back to the institution.
As you talk about the impact that you have, Southwestern College has a $440 million impact in our region. It's through jobs, it's through construction, through spending, through student spending, and also the alumni impact. Tell us about this impact that you have and future plans that you have also for workforce development in our, not only for South Bay, but also for the entire region.
Yes, and just as you mentioned, that's a pretty significant economic impact in the amount of $440 million. And it's through all of those things, including just how much our physical campus and higher ed centers have evolved in terms of new buildings. I'm really pleased that on the Chula Vista campus, we have the new Performing Arts Center, which is going to allow us the opportunity to be a regional center with regards to the arts and entertainment. And in some of our early conversations, we're also working with the San Diego Symphony to be able to bring some of the performances that have historically been in other parts of the county to the South County and Chula Vista, particularly through our new multi-million-dollar Performing Arts Center. In addition to that, we have our Public Safety Training Center, as I mentioned earlier, at our Otay Mesa campus. And then there's also a project that I'm really, really excited about. About a month ago, the State Chancellor's Office in Sacramento, and they're the office that's responsible for seeing all of the California community colleges, just made an investment of $1 billion over the next 3 fiscal years for California community colleges to explore student housing. So on October 30th, Southwestern College submitted 5 planning grants, which will allow us to tap into some of these funds to explore the planning, development, and implementation of student housing at all of our campus and center locations. And so the reason why that's so significant is that we know that housing and food insecurity at this moment in time represent significant barriers for students to be able to complete their educational, personal, and career goals. So by being able to conceptualize a major support resource, it's going to really allow us to tap into serving our community, serving our students, and ultimately helping them to be successful so that they can integrate into the workforce.
A lot is going on at Southwestern College. Another program that has been implemented is the debt forgiveness for students to enroll, and also the COVID relief program that you had through grants, food pantry, medical health and services. Which one do you want to talk about first, the COVID relief or the debt forgiveness?
I'd really like to talk about the debt forgiveness, and I really have to give significant recognition to our executive leadership team. It was really a culmination of efforts by our academic affairs, student affairs, and Office of Business and Financial Affairs working together that conceptualized forgiving $1.5 million worth of debt for students who had enrollment fees on the books, and actually forgiving that debt, thereby allowing students to re-enroll at the institution. We know that the pandemic caused many of our students to stop out of their college goals because they were focused on family, maybe taking care of loved ones, focused on their careers or their work lives. And so for us to be able to do this, and actually that 1.5 million represents forgiving the debt for 4,200 students, so it's significant. And what we've seen as a result of those efforts is we've seen that by forgiving that debt, students who were once enrolled and dropped during the pandemic are actually re-enrolling to complete the goals that they had originally set for themselves. So our executive leadership team, student affairs, academic affairs, and our Office of Business and Financial Affairs really came together as a team to create this significant positive impact on our students. And so I'm really proud of all of them.
Dr. Sanchez, tell us about the COVID relief programs. I know you mentioned a little bit about it, and also about your foundation. If somebody would like to support the students, there's ways to do it through the Southwestern College Foundation, where you have a program where you help students with grants, the food pantry, and you also have mental health and wellness services available as well.
That's right. And our team, again, has come together to really ensure that we have a program design as we begin to reemerge from the pandemic and open up our sites for students to come back and take courses face-to-face and receive services face-to-face, that they're receiving the support that they need. So we do have CARES relief funds for students who may just need a computer, a laptop, a Wi-Fi hotspot for their computer to be able to have the funds and resources necessary to have that equipment to be successful in their coursework. So that's funding that's available to students based on their need. We also have our food pantry and food resources. Year to date, just this semester alone, we've given over 1,000 bags of food to our students. And so in addition to that, also making sure that they have access to mental health supports and other holistic resources that are going to assist them to re-enroll at the institution and receive the support they need to ultimately complete the goal. Whether it's personal, career, or transfer, and we certainly want to help them get there. So, so just a holistic support of the students in order to be successful, and that's really the spirit of work that's being done at Southwestern College. So really, really pleased. If someone is interested in supporting our work, they can support our Southwestern College Foundation at swccd.edu/foundation. And again, these support resources go directly into the hands of students to help them complete their goals. And so we're just humbled and honored to be delivering critical services in our South County that has a historically strong footprint in serving generations of people in our community. And so we're very proud of that.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Dr. Sanchez. And you are one of many thousands of samples of someone who has been successful, who's an alumni of Southwestern College. You're a success story, and thank you very much for coming back to serve in our community. You who know the challenges that the students in the South Bay can have, and in our entire region of San Diego County. Something else that you would like to add? I have shared on screen the foundation website, and I also shared your phone number for the college as well. I'll go ahead and share the social media. As you mentioned, they can follow you on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, and also on Twitter. Something else that you would like to share, Doctor?
Yes, if I can just, in closing, to the people who are out there and who may be listening to this, if you've set a goal for yourself, or you have a vision for your future, or even if you're working but have maybe thought about recreating your workforce plans, your career plans, please consider Southwestern College. We have amazing programs and resources available to support you, and we look forward to you potentially becoming a Southwestern College Jaguar.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you very much, Doctor. Always nice to speak to you. Thank you to Sophia from your team for helping us to coordinate this interview. And thank you all for watching today. That concludes our episode of Together San Diego. If you would like to watch more of our episodes, you can go to San Diego UnionTribune.com/TogetherSD Live. If you would like to watch more of our live streams, you can go to San Diego UnionTribune.com/UT Today. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back here with you next week. And thank you, Dr. Sanchez, and the entire team over there at Southwestern College. Have a wonderful day.
Great to see you, Paula.
Bye.
Bye.
News is more important today than ever before.
I'm currently outside Otay Mesa Detention Center.
I'm about to get a report at Sharp.
Out at Sunset Cliffs.
COVID testing site.
We live for these times when we're able to bring the news into the homes of people who need it the most.
I thank all of you for supporting our work.
When you subscribe to the paper, you're telling us that you believe in what we do.